Hey, what is going on, people? Back again. They hate it when you leave your job on time. I don't know why this is a thing. I used to work for this Japanese company. Good company, had a good time there. So I say Hachiki Europe, a good time. I was a senior designer there. But the one thing that was strange is I think maybe because it was a Japanese company, right? Is that you couldn't leave on time. Like, all right, so you go to these other jobs and you have this thing where it's like you can't leave on time. They actually have a rule. Like, when you go to the men's toilets, urinals, and you shouldn't go to the person next to you. You always leave that one in the middle free. It's kind of like an unwritten rule in this company that you have to leave after the manager has left. So I remember one time I was relatively new. No, I was new. What am I talking about? I was new. And I'm working there and it's time to go. And, I think we finished at 5. I left at like, I don't know, 5:05. I had things to do, innit? But the manager was still there. Anyway, I leave, right? And then I, thought nothing of it. Come in the next day. And I'm in the toilet and the guy's coming. He's like, "Hey, you're right." I'm like, "Yeah, how you doing, man?" He's like, "So yesterday, yeah, you left at around 5, didn't you?" I was like, I didn't even think about it. I was like, "Oh, I guess so. Yeah. Why?" It's like, "Nah, I know you don't really know the culture here, but you're not really supposed to leave until the manager's left." I'm like, "Excuse me?" Sorry, say that again. I was like, "Yeah, I know. It's like you're not supposed to leave until the manager leaves." I'm like, "Why?" I was like, "That's just how we do it here." So I'm like, "So what happens if you got childcare or whatever?" It's like, "Yeah, unless it's a real major excuse like an illness or something, we tend to have to stay until the manager leaves." So I was like, this is blimmin' weird. But at the time, you need the money. You're like, all right, then I guess. So I remember the next time, that day, I'm staying there. I finished what I'm doing, bearing in mind. And I'm like, waiting. The manager's still there, innit? 5:20, manager's still there. 5:30, manager's still there. 5:40, he's still there. I'm looking around, innit? And I could see people, when people are trying to look busy, but a lot of people have done what they're doing, innit? And he's still there. Then he leaves, right, eventually. So I'm like, I hang about a bit just to see what people are going to leave now. I see people start packing up as soon as he left. I'm like, nah, this can't be right, man. So then I kept doing this for a couple of days, for that rest of that week. And I was like, sod this, man. I've got stuff to do, innit? So then the next week, I get up, I'm like, no, I'm leaving. And unfortunately, he's still there. But I'm like, nah, if I get in trouble, I'll get in trouble. So I go and leave. And I remember that there's a guy's looking at me like that. Like, what are you doing? So this is a cultural thing, right? I believe it's like a Japanese culture. If you're Japanese and watching this, let me know. If that is true. But we kind of do this anyway. Maybe it's not set in stone like that, but we kind of have this thing anyway in workplaces in England, in the UK, where it's like you have to leave afterwards because it looks like you're a hard worker. But why is that? Why can't we? That's not in our contract, right? Like, I've given you all my time, but I've got stuff to do. I want to go back to my family. I want to go back to my loved ones. It takes me an hour and a half to get home on the tube. Like, I want to miss the rush hour. It's like my time, Why is it that we feel we have to be this good employee? And if we don't, it's like a black mark next to your name. A black cross. Why is that? I don't understand this, man. I don't understand this whole thinking. It's not just, I speak to people, it's a thing. People leave after their time. So if you leave 5:30, people leave in 5:45 to 6. Like, I want to leave on the dot. I used to know some people that didn't give a damn. Like, they didn't even give it. Like, listen, I know people that be packed up, standing, waiting for it to time to 10. You know what I mean? But it's like you have this thing now. I think there's this air of uncomfortability and this vulnerability where your job can go to The next person, you've got about 100 something people waiting to take your opportunity. And it's like jobs are so precious now. You feel like in your mind. So it's like, oh, I have to look like a good employee. I think we need to stop this, but as a collective, you know, because at the end of the time, you can't buy time. Time is fleeting. Time is very expensive, which is probably why I never did overtime. Really, I've never won for overtime because I appreciate my time. I want to go back to my family and my loved ones on my own time. You've got me and I have to be this person when I'm on your cock. After that, I want to do my thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Why is it such a thing? Let me know if you experience this. Or it's just me and the people I've spoken to. Let me know if this is a thing to you. I'll be interested to get into the discussions and chop out with you, man, in the comment section. But yeah, leave a comment about this. Subscribe. Give me the HBO special helper brother out. Like, subscribe, interact, all of that. Thanks for the subscriptions already. Remember, I do dating events and I do autism gaming events. Check it out in the description box below. And yeah, man, I'll see you in the next one, people. I'm gone. Peace.